Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? Happy Monday. I hope you're well. I hope Monday's been kind to you, didn't push you down or call you names. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are brand new and you haven't been here before, please let us know who you are in the comments. We like to be in the comments around here. If you want to get to know us, we'd love to get to know you. They really are a beautiful bunch around here. So thank you so much for the beautiful bunch. For those of you who click here all the time, please welcome the new ones. Thank you so much. And I really love to see you guys interacting in the comments. It's really lovely. All right, so we are here to do the sneak peek for this week. So if you've never clicked here before, I just run through Aries to Pisces. I've marked everything down below in the description for you, so you can just scroll the video and find what you need. But please, 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 please stop watching tarot for just your sun sign, just because you're not getting the whole picture. At the very, very least, the absolute minimum, you should be looking, you should know your sun, your moon, and your ascendant sign, or the rising sign. You can get that anywhere on the internet. There are a lot of friendly forums out there that'll tell you exactly what you're looking at, so don't be afraid to go looking. But yeah, just stop watching for your personality, because it's not only just the personalities that need to come together in order for things to work between you and your person, right? Alrighty, here we go. We are looking at... What else do I have to tell you? I think that's it. Other than if you want a private reading, please look in the description below. Look for the yellow dot. My email address is there. Also, please go over to Wizio. There's a link there for you to book me, beginning at $40. All right. I think that's all I need to tell you. Here we go. We're going to start with Aries. This is your sneak peek for this week. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you, Aries, for all the ways that you've been loving on me lately. Thank you for all your thumbs up and being in the comments and being interactive. I really, really love it. I appreciate you so much. Thanks, Aries. Okay, here we go. This is the sneak peek for this week for Aries. Aries. All right. It is the week of communication, my friend. It's going to be a very busy or quick-moving week is what I want to say. If it's not communication, it's something that is about to speed up. That is at the top of your mind. So for those of you who have been thinking about reaching out to someone or communicating with someone, I think this is probably the week. Yeah. Ooh, okay. All right, then. We'll just take them all. Why don't we? All right, we'll take them all for now. And so we have the Lovers and we have the Seven of Cups. That says a lot. If you've been reading tarot with me for a while, you know what that means, right? So there is, Aries, somebody here who is looking at reaching out or making communication with someone that you feel is very important to you. So someone you feel very connected to, someone I feel that you choose or you are going to choose. Maybe you're choosing this person. Maybe you're choosing from two, because we do have this... the Lover's card is the choice, right? Just listening. By the way, you're going to hear some sounds outside because I have the windows open. It is what it is. It's beautiful here. All right. So I feel like there is, communication. That is, it feels like it's communication that you want to make. It feels as though you are thinking possibly about a Gemini, about a Pisces, or a Virgo. You are going to surprise somebody with communication. I think this is the week that you're going to do it. You're going to, for some of you, connect with someone that you haven't spoken with in a while. This person is someone that you feel is probably not going to want to talk to you, or that whatever it was that you had with them, you think that it's over. For some of you, this lover is someone who is new. This could be new love or a newly ignited spark between you and someone else that you already felt like you had some type of connection with in the past. For those of you who are not looking at this reading as though it's going to be someone from the past, the Judgment card just means that there's a really big decision coming up. And I think that big decision is in your hands. And I think you're going to be reaching out to someone that you have mixed emotions about. Someone that you may have walked away from. 7 and 1 cup is right there. We've got 8. Someone you may have disconnected from emotionally. It feels like you have been trying to make this decision because it's a very emotional and I think it's very close to your heart, a very emotional decision to resurrect something. And I think this is the week that you're going to do it. The Page of Swords is the one that is the messenger of knowledge, finding knowledge. For some of you, you could be watching this person. And I think that it's time for you to make the communication, because I think you're worried that the cycle is going to end. We've got 9 swords and 1 is 10. I feel like you think the cycle is going to end and that this might be the moment of alchemy, that you need to get up and do something. Even though you've got a broken heart. So you maybe you're a little bit leery about communication, because I feel like your heart's been broken. I don't know if it's from this situation or if it's from a past situation, or maybe it was just disappointing, right? It doesn't always have to be heartache. It could be just disappointment or feeling like I wished it would have worked out better. Tell me more. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, tell me more. The 7 of Wands. Yeah, you can't let it go. No. You've been thinking about it a lot and you can't let it go. It is time to surprise somebody with some communication. There's just no other way to read it. It feels like you want to resurrect something that's emotional, but it scares the hell out of you. Like it feels overwhelming for you. Because I think you are finally going to have to be vulnerable with someone. You're going to have to trust someone enough to let them see you for who you are. It's kind of how I see this card. You know, the true self is the one that's above her head, right? Yeah. So I feel that there is, you just cannot let it go. You can't let this go. It's time for you to communicate with this person, because you've been, I feel, thinking about it for too long. A long time. And this has been dead and gone for a while. You're getting a second chance, or they are, however way you look at it. The Sun is here, so you want to be seen, and you cannot stop thinking about that. You want to reach out to this person. You want to be seen. You know what I feel? As though you've gone through a real big glow up is what I want to say. The Sun is here, and I think what is giving you strength to stand your ground on wanting to go back and speak to this person who you feel is your soulmate, I feel it's the Sun. You've had spiritual growth, personal growth, growth in your career, growth spiritually. I feel like, you know, when the Sun shows up, it's making everything grow. Our nails, our hair, plants, animals, children, like everything grows and expands under the Sun. It also brings clarity. So I feel like you have a clear mind, and you can't let go of this thought of moving forward, because the thought of this person walking away from you forever in a permanent situation, I think is more than it is than you want to bear. I feel as though you feel this person's about to walk away, or maybe you are, but we go from the 7 to the 8. It's like this is just too overwhelming. I just need to leave it where it is and walk away. Got the 4 of Cups and the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like you're not happy where you are. Like you're not happy or weren't happy in the situation you were in. You were very bored. You're tired. I don't think you want to be bored anymore. I feel like you're doing well on your own, that you have had some type of moment of clarity. And we could be walking back, as far as I know, with this 8 of Cups. It feels like a loop, because the Judgment card is here, right? We could be coming back after this clarity or this moment of realization. So I feel like you're feeling good, feeling like you have strength, feeling powerful. You're standing in your power. I feel like you are financially stable. You're doing well with whatever you're doing, whether you have a business or work for another business. I think for most of you, I'm talking to someone who makes their money alone. So you're probably a business owner and you take care of all of it, like you carry all of it. And you don't really need any of that kind of thing from anybody. You don't need financial help. You don't need someone to give you stability. You've got all that already. And that's probably why you're willing to talk, or you're ready to talk now. The King of Swords is here, and I think that we're taking the emotion out of it here. I feel like we're going to separate from our emotions. We're going to talk about how long it's been since we've seen each other, Four of Cups. We're going to talk to each other about how we've had our glow-ups, I feel, and then I feel there is going to be some hard conversations, some hard questions, hard line of questioning. You are, wow. You're not playing, right, Aries? You're not playing at all. Your intention is right there. Yep. The Fool, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles. You want it all. You want the abundance. You want the Taurus, the Libra. We've got Aries here as well. You want to invest in the Empress, and that's, I don't know how much clearer I can make that. We're just going to leave it as it is. It feels like you've grown up, is what I want to say. You've grown up, and I'm not saying that you were immature. I'm saying that, you know, this is the king that is willing and ready to take on a family, right? Someone who creates balance and does so because they have lots of opportunity. The Midas touch, right? The energy flows in to the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be in love with a Taurus. You could be in love and want to talk with a Taurus because they are your long-term person. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So the grown king is the one who wants the family, who wants to take care of the family and support the family. Yeah. All right. This is the week you make the decision. Okay. I was going to go, and then Charlie's like, well, what about the conversation? Okay, I'm trying to shorten them a little bit. I'm trying to shorten the reads just a little bit, but Charlie's like, no, nah, brah, that's not what's going on here. All right, Eight of Wands, what's the conversation about? Tell me about this conversation for Aries, please. Okay, there we go. There you are, Aries. The Emperor is here. So you might be showing up as the Emperor, the person who is taking charge, the person who's in charge of it all. Be a little pushy. I'm just saying, just be careful with how pushy you are. The thing is that the Emperor has been hurt over and over and over again. I feel like that's something we're going to talk about here. I feel like you're the one that's taking charge of taking the phone call or making the phone call or the text or whatever it is. The Nine of Wands and the Four of Wands. I'm scared, but I really want to try this. Yeah, Aries, I think that you do. There's the King of Swords again, the one that makes decisions, right? We're just talking about the King of Swords, the one that makes decisions based on logic and reason, and are we compatible? And, you know, I feel like you really do want to talk to somebody to see if they are interested in speaking with you about the Four of Wands, about getting some stability. Should we try this together? I feel like the Emperor is doing it anyway because the Emperor is brave, but I feel like the Emperor is terrified, if I'm being honest. I think you're terrified, Aries, that somebody's going to tell you no. You know what? So what? If they do, they do. Take that chance anyway. All right, here we go, Taurus. My bull gang, how are you? I'm your Taurus sister. Taurus sun. Thank you so much for clicking here. If you're interested in a private read, you know what to do, right? Go to the description, and my readings on Wizio begin at $40. Please look at taking the link over to Wizio. My email address is there if you need it for any reason. All right, here we go. Taurus, what's going down? There we go. This is the week that it all goes down, Taurus. That's what it looks like. And it's going to terrify you just a little bit. I feel like you're ready for it. Like you're at the ready, man. You're ready for the last strike. You're like, bring it. Bring it. I need to get this done already. It's time to get it done. The Wheel of Fortune is the fortunate things that are coming, right? Now, it is change, though, Taurus, and you're a fixed sign. You don't like change, at least not the kind of change that you can't orchestrate, right? You want it to be, you want things to move on your timeline because you move at things very slow and methodically, and you get all the details, and you make sure that everything's in its place, and that you're absolutely sure you're not the one that's just going to take the risk and jump off the edge. There we go. Why? Because you're balanced, right? You are, for those of you who are the Empress, you are not only Taurus, but you also are Libra. So I feel that this week you're going to have a challenge with keeping your balance, keeping connected to the people around you. It almost feels like things are about to speed up or get better. This is destiny. Destiny is here. It's at the top of the mind, crown of the reading. Destiny is here. It is time. It's that time now. So it feels like there's going to be great change coming here. You also could be dealing with someone who is one of the fixed signs. So Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. We have Taurus and Libra there. Something is coming. I think that the change really worries you or scares you. 9 of Wands. You know that it's coming. You can't not know. You're the Empress. You feel everything vibrationally, right? Of course, you're connected to the universe. You're connected to the ground. You feel everything vibrationally. There is about to be some justice that's coming in. You're going to be pulled right out of your hermit mode. Yep, by the legs, kicking and screaming. Somebody's coming in to pull you out of hermit mode. For some of you, you could be the Empress, or maybe this is your Empress. But it feels like there is some great balance that you're about to be blessed with. This Wheel of Fortune, as it moves and brings everything that is in flux, but in the most beautiful kind of way, that it might, as all the pieces fly into the air, it might look terrifying, but as they land, they will all land in the spaces they're supposed to land. You're about to get justice for whatever it is that you've been learning, whatever it is, whatever wisdom you gained while you were by yourself, not talking to people. And I'm not saying that you're shut in. What I'm saying is that, if you truly are the hermit and you do have the hermit energy, this is people who spend lots of time alone by themselves end up with the most wisdom. It's true. When there is nothing else to do, when you're by yourself and there's nothing else to do but grow, you start to look over the self. You start to get really, really critical. Well, maybe not critical is maybe not the great word, but I feel like you start to get very aware, that it is, about who you are and what you do. I think what you've come up with is, in hermit mode, is I am the Empress. And who is the Empress? She is the one who has the lessons and the energies of all the queens. She's very balanced. She's very connected. She's someone who's motherly, whether she can bear children or not. She is motherly. She's a great one to fit into your family. She's the one who loves to keep the home fire burning. And she's balanced, right? She is the Queen of Cups and is the Queen of Wands. She is the Queen of Pentacles and she is the Queen of Swords. And so she's balanced in all of those things. I think this is what happened when you ended up going into hermit mode a while back. Might have been in November, actually, that you went into hermit mode. You might still be there right now. So we're looking at Virgo energy, Libra energy, as I said, Taurus, and then the fixed signs. Something is going to materialize here. We have a messenger. A messenger that's bringing some type of energy that is going to give you justice and balance. It's something that is materializing, possibly a gift. It's the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you are the one that is beginning again or starting anew, or maybe you're opening a new business or starting something new. This is the King of Pentacles, who is Taurus. This is the grown-up king, right? The one who's balanced, the one who wants to support, the one who wants to support a family financially, wants to, that's the person who wants to make sure that everyone around them has everything that they need. Ten of Pentacles. There's a long-term relationship coming here. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. There's a long-term relationship coming here, or there's some type of abundance. So either you're getting some sort of a new job that pays more, or a promotion, or something that brings money, a windfall of some kind. You might hear about the windfall while you're in hermit mode for some of you, but the universe is coming to make balance for you, is coming to make everything right again. So it feels like you're either your business is picking up, or you're doing really well. Maybe you got a promotion or more money at the place that you work at. For others of you, it's going to be a long-term relationship here that you've been thinking about so much that it's beginning to materialize, or is about to materialize. You're calling in a soulmate. Look at that. I'm telling you. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are joined by the 10 Pentacles. Yeah. So it feels like there is somebody coming in who is the long-term relationship, who is the person that you see as your soulmate, the one who looks like you and is smart like you and logical like you and grounded like you. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And the Seven of Wands. It feels like the Queen of Pentacles here is not really sure about how they feel about the King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. King of Pentacles, of course, is Taurus. It feels like that it's both of you, I feel, that are in deep contemplation about what is going on in a connection that you have with them. I feel like you've had a level up, or that you have ascended or have become the Empress, learning the lessons of all the queens. I also feel that the Queen, as I was saying, the Queen of Pentacles, the Capricorn here, I feel is unsure about how they're feeling about this connection. Because when I see the Queen of Cups in the reverse, it tells me she's depleted. The Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. She's not depleted. She's grounded and logical and kind and caring. She is the Empress in training. But it feels like this particular queen might not necessarily be as acquainted with the Queen of Cups as she wants to be. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles here is someone who is easily made into the workhorse. And I think we've talked about that before on this channel, that, you know, there unfortunately are a lot of relationships where the partner is just looking for a workhorse. Whether it's feminine or masculine, somebody's looking for someone to do the laundry and the cooking and the cleaning and take care of the home, plus take care of what's outside the home, like your job or whatever. And I think that this queen isn't going to be very easy for this king to convince about this long-term relationship, because this queen's been used as a workhorse. This one is the one who's easily in depletion because she's the healer, the lover, the kind one, the one who's always saying yes, always giving herself away. I feel like this queen is going to be someone who's going to say, look, I'm not going to be the workhorse for you. I'm just going to stand my ground on that. I'm not looking to come into a family to be able to have to do everything so somebody can decide to do what they want with their friends or sit and play video games for an evening. That's not what I'm into here. So I think that somebody is going to be hard with their words. Yeah, we've got the Two of Swords. So there's going to be a lot of clarity. And we're going to talk about a lot of things very logically. I think that the queen isn't going to be as much of a pushover as you think that they are going to be. We have the Hanged Man, the Fool, and the Page of Cups. I was just wanting to know what is coming in terms of this balance that's materializing here, and it looks like it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning that's taken a very long time. And I also want to say that it's a new beginning that someone is willing to surrender to now that they weren't willing to surrender to before. We have the Fool card here, and we have the Hanged Man. And it feels like somebody now is willing to surrender to opening themselves up even just a little bit, Page of Cups, to having some balance and bringing things to fruition here finally. So Taurus, I think this is the week that somebody who's really passionate, very attracted to you, is coming to you to drop some burdens. Feels like there is communication, but you don't see it coming. No. Because you think it's over. But somebody's made a decision about the 5 of coins. Somebody doesn't want to be on the outside looking in, but they're quiet about it. Somebody's working on something behind the scenes. I don't know, did you skip over Aries reading? Because it sounded a bit similar to this, I'm just saying. This is the week where the Wheel of Fortune kicks off. It's going to be a very interesting week for you. Possibly for others of you, it'll be very busy. Someone is going to pop in on you, I think, is going to text you, call you, whatever, and it's going to surprise you. You haven't seen this person for a long while. You're welcome. That's retrograde. All right, Gemini, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini for the sneak peek for this week. Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description and look for the yellow dot. You will find everything you need there, including my email address and a link to Wizio. It's the only place you can book me. Begins at $40. All right, here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Gemini sneak peek for this week, please. Gemini sneak peek for this week. All right, what do we got? We've got the 3 of Swords in the reverse. I think somebody's heart is repairing, or something that you were disappointed about before. I think that you are, I think you're repairing or trying to feel better, trying to heal the mind, the heart, right? Because the 3 of Swords are about the mind. It's not about the heart. Not about the heart space at all. It's disappointment, though. Something that caused some type of disappointment. We've got 3-3. 331. That might mean something, an angel number you might want to Google. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles here. The 3 of Cups is a celebration. It's a reuniting of a group of people, or I want to take you out. It could mean a date, but it is celebration and happiness. We're together again. This feels like somebody's memories from the past is what it feels like, this 3 of Cups, because the 3 of Swords is in the reverse. It almost feels as though someone is trying to remember the good times, trying to say to the universe, thank you for those memories. But it feels like I think that someone's trying to remember the good times. Yeah. As the heart is now repairing, and the heart space is now repairing itself, I feel as though you are thinking about the past and the fun that was had in the past, the celebrations and good times. I think that you are toggling or throwing around the idea of maybe investing in someone here. Maybe the Ace of Pentacles is the new beginning after you heal the heart. It could be years since you've actually decided that it's time, or you're ready to invest somewhere or open a new path, this could be a new stream of income for some of you. Absolutely, possibly you had better business in the past and you're opening a new stream of income here. But the Ace of Pentacles, either way, is going to bring in income. It's going to change your life. It's something that you are planting to grow, something that is very valuable. We've got the pot of gold. It's whatever is at the end of the rainbow. Got the 8 of Pentacles and the Fool. You're working on a new beginning here. Feels like somebody's working on the down low. While you're working, I think that these are the memories that you have, the 3 of Cups, and how it led to the 3 of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles tells me that you are probably working on the self. You're probably someone who is, if it's financial, that you've been spending all of your time working. And as you work, you might do a job that's very meditative. So you might be in meditation kind of while you're doing something that your hands usually do, that your brain doesn't really need to take part in. And the 8 of Pentacles could be while you're working. Yeah, you're thinking about those happy times. And I also think that you're working on having this brand new start, because the Fool is snuggled up here right next to the Ace of Pentacles, and the new chapter is about to start. I feel as though you feel very vulnerable, that it's almost like you're starting again, all over again, but this time you're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. So it may be that last time you began again, you didn't really have anything to offer, but I feel as though that you have something to offer now. And this is a realization that's come, like maybe it's not such a bad situation. The realization has come with the Three of Swords in the reverse. So maybe it was disappointing, but maybe it wasn't over. Maybe I didn't like the way it ended, but maybe it's not over. Or maybe my heart's just feeling better about it. My mind is, for sure. Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Something is about to materialize here. It's a new, yes, it is a new beginning. It's something that, something you want to build. I think it's an offer that you're giving someone here. 8 and 1 is 9. 9 of Pentacles is being on your own or being single or being in this individual energy. So you're probably someone who is doing well financially, someone who is alone or single. I wouldn't say alone. Yeah, I'd say single anyway, working in an individual energy and working toward this new start, this new chapter opening up here. But this time it's different because you do have something to offer. Tell me what the page is offering. The page is offering reciprocity. So 6 of Pentacles and 1 is 7. So it's been a long while. We've been waiting to grow, placing the seeds of intention and nurturing them. So somebody here has gone, has gone from the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles, and it's time to begin again. I feel like I can do it again. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you're feeling very stable, feeling very grounded and tethered, feeling balanced, feeling with the 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you're, because of all of the hard work that you're doing here, right? It could be work for some of you who are talking about work. It's work that you really enjoy. You really enjoy the people that you work with, your colleagues. You could be colleagues. You and this person could be colleagues. The Queen of Pentacles, it feels like you've leveled up or that you have mastered your finances, learned the energy of the Queen. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who is Capricorn, who is mimicking the energy of the Empress. She's learning how to be the Empress, right? 5 of Pentacles. The Moon. Just listening. The Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like that you are alone, that you really haven't been bothering with anyone, that you've just really had your nose to the grindstone. You've been working a lot. I feel like you want to have reciprocity in this new beginning here. And I feel like you've been just packing your money away, putting your pentacles away. There is somebody here that you've been disconnected from. You've been feeling on the outside of their life looking in. And while you've been on the outside looking in, I feel like this level up has come. And it is something that the person that you are thinking about, I feel like this person is someone that you're disconnected to, but doesn't see that you've really had this glow up. I think you're waiting, and what you don't realize is now is not the time of destiny. It's not the time for the Wheel of Fortune to move forward. You could be dealing with some hard stuff right now. We've got the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You could be dealing with karma. You could be dealing with cleaning up your karma, trying to dig into the Moon energy, and maybe you're doing some shadow work. It's time. It's like the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is giving you grace. It's giving you time that you need in order to really dig into the Moon energy and find out why you're so disconnected from yourself or from other people. We have the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like there is some growth here. It feels like there is a decision that is made to grow. and heal. Great. And then I'm just going to stand my ground here because I'm kind of sad about the way things went down in the past, but it looks like somebody here is about to get some justice. So if you're the person who's been waiting for an empress, I feel like you two are somehow going to find each other and balance each other. These two are kind of perfect, Libra and the Empress, because the Empress is part Libra, right? So I feel like there is a sadness here that maybe you've been separated from the Empress, and that could be why the Five of Pentacles is here. You're about to get some balance, though, and I think it's coming this week. Got the Nine of Swords. You've been worrying about it, worrying about whether this person has as many feelings for you as you have for them. Yeah, we'll just leave it there, Gemini. That is what is coming up for you this week. All right. Here we go, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, Cancer? I hope you're well. Welcome to this week. Welcome to this Monday. It's been beautiful, beautiful weather here. You may hear some cars on the street here. I've got the windows open. It's not going to take over the sound of the video, but you will hear that in the background. Windows are open. Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. Go to the yellow dot. Readings there begin at $40 over at Wizio. There we go. Cancer, what is coming up for you this week? This is your sneak peek for this week, Cancer. Sneak peek for this week, Cancer. Cancer. All right, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. So I think this week you're going to try and get some type of reciprocity from someone who broke your heart, or someone who, and I mean, the 3 of Swords is about the mind, communications, connections that weren't kind, that were disappointing, that was really hard to listen to, or really hard to talk about. It feels as though you want to give reciprocity to someone you see as the 10 of Pentacles. So whether that person is just someone who's really abundant, or someone, this to me represents also the whole 9 yards, the kids, the family, let's get together. This is the long-term relationship. And we have the 10 of Cups here. Moons are cups. This is the Wandering Moon Tarot. Pentacles are stars and moons are cups. I feel like what you want to do is give reciprocity here to someone that you have big feelings for, someone that you see as a family person, maybe a good mother or father, someone who may have their own children, someone who might just kind of slip into your life and slip into your life sort of like a puzzle piece would slip in, like the last piece of the puzzle, right? This is your last piece of the puzzle, I think. The 7 of Wands in the reverse telling me, Cancer, that you're learning how to be more flexible. Flexible in love, flexible in how you think, flexible in how you speak. Because I think that you understand your part in whatever went down here. Because I feel as though you have big feelings for someone that you want to give reciprocity to and love, like all of it. But it feels like it's going to require for you to let up a little bit, to be a little more flexible than usual. And it's going to, I think, going to have to be flexibility of the mind, is what I want to say. You're going to have to change the way you think, Cancer. Tell me more about Cancer, please, for this week. Cancer. We have the 2 of Wands. You're going to try it again. You're going back to the crossroads. It feels like you're going back to the crossroads because you want to try it again with being more flexible, and maybe it won't end in heartache this time or disappointment. I think you're scared. 7 and 2 is 9. I think you're really worried. You're scared about it. It's causing a tower. Yeah. I feel like what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. You're facing your fear and walking through it anyway. That I just saw, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, what show is that? It's a movie with Joaquin Phoenix. He plays the Joker, and he blows up something, and it's that famous picture of him running away with everything blowing up behind him. That's what the Tower feels like to me. That you're running back to the crossroads, and you're like, I forgot I could be flexible. I had to learn how to be flexible. And as you're running away from whatever was in the Seven of Wands and the upright, whatever you were standing your ground on, I think it's just being torn down to the ground. I think the illusion is gone. And I think that you've had a breakthrough. The Tower is generally a breakthrough. It's the universe coming in and saying, nah, bro, you're going the wrong way. Get the other way. And I think the Tower is here to put you back on the path of the Two of Wands, where you can make a decision about the things that you're passionate about. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Maybe you went left last time and now you're going to go right. Vice versa. So the Tower brings the Seven of Swords. Interesting. You find out that it's like the Tower falls to show you the lie, to show you the illusion, to show you that maybe the thought pattern that you were using is a place where you might have been stuck because of the Three of Swords. Up in the mind, you just were unhappy, and you were disappointed at the way things turned out. I feel like because you were inflexible with the way you thought, I feel like it's all coming clear to you now. The Seven of Swords with the Tower here, I picture the Tower falling on the Seven of Swords, and it's like you realize now that you have to be more honest and forthright and more flexible in the way that you think. The Tower comes down. I feel like you were hiding your feelings from someone. The Lovers is here. Could be someone who is Gemini. Could be someone who is Scorpio. The Seven of Pentacles. Waiting. Waiting for the lover. You feel like someone hurt you. You want to end this silence between you. The Seven and the Three of Swords is 10. You want to end the cycle of silence, but I really feel it feels like it was some sort of, you feel like you were denied or deceived of the lover. We've got the Eight of Cups. You feel like I feel like you feel somebody here deceived you or hurt you or wasn't telling you something, or maybe it was you that wasn't speaking to this person here. Whoever you think is the deep soul connector here. The Seven of Swords is there was lies and deceit or something you didn't say, and that's why the Tower's here. The Tower's here to make you more flexible. I feel like that there has been growth since the separation between you and this person. Seven of Pentacles is the growth, and the Eight of Moons is that we disconnected. I misjudged you. You misjudged somebody here, Cancer. And I feel like you disconnected for them, or they disconnected from you. There was a misunderstanding, or you had a misjudgment. Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. You are still holding on to the hope that this is going to work out, even though we haven't really been talking to each other. Got 2 7s and 2 8s. I feel like this is a good time. Yeah, is what I want to say. The 2 7s tells me that it's divinely orchestrated. It's an auspicious time for you to be able to move forward to this Lovers here. Whoever is your deep connection. I feel like you've grown since you walked away or since the separation. So it could be two people who are in separation. Eight of Pentacles is putting the hard work into holding on to this for dear life. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Justice card. Now we have Libra and Taurus. I feel like you have been working on your financial situation, and your financial situation, I think, has cleared itself up. I feel like the chapter is closing. You're getting justice. You're getting all the pentacles, the balance, all the things that the King of Pentacles is. Opportunities are coming to you, and I think it's time for you to move forward now. There we go with a new conversation. Yep, there it is. The Ace of Swords. I feel like you are going to speak to somebody this week that you've been thinking about for a while. You've been up in your head. Let's look at that Tower here. What sort of energy does the Tower bring, please? We're going to heal this partnership. And it feels like you're going to surrender to it. You surrender to the Tower. You want to heal the partnership. That's what that conversation is going to be about. Yep, it's going to be a hard conversation. I'm just saying. I don't know if this person's going to be willing to work on it with you because the Eight of Pentacles is in the reverse. But there is an Ace of Swords here for the second time. Ace of Swords on the Ace of Swords says there's going to be communication. The decision has been made. 2 swords. Yeah. But be wary because 2 and then 3 is 5. And 5 of Swords can be arguments and right fighting. And so, you know, just go in checking yourself, Cancer, that's all. If you're the one that's usually, you know, hard to talk to or isn't the one who's being necessarily honest or truthful about feelings, I think you got to work really hard on that part of it. Alrighty. Leo. Oops. Sorry, Leo. Leo. How are you, Leo? I hope you're well. This is your sneak peek for the week. Hope Monday wasn't mean to you, didn't push you down or call you names. Here we go. Leo, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. And look for the yellow dot. That's what I was going to say. My brain shut off there for a minute. Did you hear it go click? Okay, Leo, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, this is your sneak peek for this week. Leo, thank you so much for all the love you showed on the video that I put up and for your extended reading purchases too. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for showing me that love. I appreciate you. Leo, what's coming up for this week? All right. The 5 of Swords. Why is that? 5 of Swords is on the top of the mind. We've got the Hermit in reverse and the Queen of Cups. You want to be seen by somebody. It feels as though you want to be seen and you either want to see the Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, coming out of hermit mode. So you've been sort of not really taking any social engagements. You've just been sort of work, eat, sleep, kids, family, or whatever it is. It feels like that's what you've been concentrating on for the last while. Just listening. For some of you, you could be hermiting since September last year. Could be a while. Wouldn't be unlike Virgo. But I feel like you've gotten some answers while you were in hermit mode. And some of the answers I feel is that you've made a decision. You've made a decision about something, but you're worried about what sort of pushback is going to come from making this decision. I feel like you're coming out of hermit mode to have some kind of conversation, but I'm just going to say that the 5 of Swords is not the place where you want to have conversation. The Queen of Cups is here, and I feel even though it's going to be honest and maybe a little intense, I think it's going to be intense because you're going to show your emotions. You may be someone who has grown in emotions since you've been in hermit mode. For some of you, it doesn't have to be that long. It could be the last couple of weeks, doesn't have to be months. But it feels as though either the communication has to be loving, and I know that you know that, but I feel though you feel like you were in swords in the mind. I just need to be logical, make this decision. He's holding 2 swords in the air. I need to make this decision about what I'm going to do. We need to talk about it. There's a sword, an Ace of Swords laying by itself. We need to talk about it. We've got the 9 of Cups. You've had a realization that there is somebody here who is possibly wish fulfillment for you, but who is somebody who is maybe you feel hard to talk to because they're very emotional. This person could be a Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio, as I said before. They could live in their cups energy, their heart space energy. And I think that's hard for you to deal with, Leo, because you're not living from the heart space energy. You're living from fire energy. And it feels like you feel that this queen is the ships that have come in, that you think that this happiness is because of the queen. But I think it's not something that you thought about originally. I think it's coming from the hermit mode, the time that you've spent alone thinking about it. But now you're like, I got to make the decision and I got to move forward, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't want to get in a fight. I don't think the Queen's going to let you fight. Just saying. The Queen is about love and kindness and healing. We've got the Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse to me is, I don't want to listen. I don't want to watch anymore. I want to talk to you. But understand that the Page of Swords is someone who's still learning communication. And although a page is someone who takes in messages, it could be, the message could be a little off. I'm just saying. So maybe you just don't know what to say. We've got 6 swords here. So it's either I'm going to say something or I'm just going to move on and forget about it. But I think that you don't know what to say. You don't know how to say the words. Like, you don't know how to tell this person, look, I think you're my everything, because it feels kind of corny, right, for you to say it that way, but it feels like you must say something, because the Queen of Cups is kind of in the distance. And I feel like if you want to follow, you need to do that. We've got the 9 of Swords. You're worried about what to say and how to say it, if it's going to come out wrong. And what if this person I think is coming in, the ships comes in, just gives me silence and doesn't talk to me anymore? There could be that you've had some hard conversations with this person, intense or tense conversations. It doesn't have to be an argument, but maybe you had a situation where you had to agree to disagree, or somebody cut somebody out because of something that they said. But I feel like if it was something that they said, it was something that they said in love or about their emotions toward you. And I think that you held up the swords. But we have the 9 of Swords, and there's worry that you're going to be met with silence. You might be dealing with someone who is a Pisces. We have them both here, right? And I feel like the High Priestess is here because there has been silence between you, and that's why you don't know what to say. You don't know how to open the conversation, Leo. There's been silence between you. You want to have victory over the way that you've been feeling about this connection, and it's not been good. I think you're disappointed in the way that it turned out. It feels like that this High Priestess, or this energy of being worrying, right? The 9 of Swords, worrying about why it's been silent. I think that you think your person has a lot of other people with their eyes on them. 6 of Wands is someone who's getting adoration, right? Someone who's popular in the public eye. Someone who, either is the favorite barista at the corner Starbucks, or someone who could be on social media, right? We have the 3 of Swords. It feels like the silence has been really disappointing. And I think that you think that there's been silence because this person has probably got other offers, or seeing other people, or being adored by other people. Tell me about the 3 of Swords, please. Honestly, I think that the Queen is heartbroken as well, or disappointed that this didn't work out, that you didn't share your feelings. The 10 of Pentacles. So I think it's like your heart is kind of thinking, well, someone else is going to snap this person up. I know it. And I think that's what the disappointment is, or the heartbreak, or the sadness that you're feeling, or the discontent. That the 10 of Pentacles is here, and that maybe you gave it up. Maybe you gave up your chance for happiness. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. You're really passionate about this person. I think this person grounds you. And I think that they give you balance. And I think that they're calm, cool, collected. I think that they are someone who is very logical. Someone who possibly holds down a business, maybe has children. This person is someone who you're very passionate about. You also could have had some type of sexual relations with this person as well. The King is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also got the energy, as I said, of Pisces. There's a Tower. Okay, so it looks like, Leo, that you are have decided, or are the universe, I think, is making the decision for you. A tower is going to fall. I feel like you have built up this illusion of this person being silent with you when you at any time could reach out to this person. I feel like that's why the tower is here. That you think that you've missed your chance, but the tower is here to get you back on path. And we've got the Knight of Cups here. You may decide that you're going to go forward to this person and try and get some balance in an emotional or romantic type state. And yeah, I think you're going to make the decision to try and heal with this person and move forward. I feel like you know that they are very abundant, and it's time to move forward. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo, but it's time to move forward. There is fortunate change, and healing is bringing the fortunate change. I feel like you're connected to this person in a way that you're not connected to anyone else, and that's why you can't stop thinking about them. I think that you suffer like sleep pattern disruptions, and maybe not about this person, but it doesn't help. You know, you're thinking about the silence, and I do want victory, but my heart is broken. I don't know what to say. So I think that this week is the week that you need to make the decision. Let's look at the tower and see what energy the tower is bringing for you here, Leo. What's the energy in the tower for Leo, please? Why is the tower falling? Because you're going to approach this person and let them know how you feel. I think that in the past you've given them instability, and this person has just offered you their kindness and love and healing energy. I feel like it's time for you to heal with them. I think that's why the tower is here. You've done all the growing that you need to do, and it's time to move on. At this point, it's time to move on to a partnership. So understand that, I mean, you could swear to be single, that you hate this person forever, but understand that sometimes that the tower will fall because your decision isn't the right one. The tower falls because the universe says, we got to get you back on track. Alrighty. Let's look at you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, Virgo? I hope you're well. Happy Monday to you, my friend. I'm here to give you the sneak peek for this week, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Of course, anybody who's cross-watching is always, always welcome. If you're interested in a private read, please look down below in the description. You will see the yellow dot, my email address, and the link to Wizio, where you can book me beginning at $40. All right, here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Virgo. Virgo, sneak peek for this week. Virgo. All right. Virgo, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. It's all about abundance or a long-term relationship, all the things that you want, all the pennies in the pot. We've got the 4 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Wands. We're ending cycles here. You're kind of done with being bored. It's time to end some cycles here, I think. Whatever idea you had grew into something quite large in the 3D here, something that is very abundant. But I feel as though it's created a lot of burdens, so you may have put like a lot of work into it. And it feels like, you know, work, bored, work, bored, work, bored. Yeah, I feel like you're bored of the cycle of just work, work, work. And I think it's become burdensome for you. Virgo. We have the 5 Swords. And 8 Swords. And the Magician. Seven of Wands is in the reverse in the future. Why is that? Because the 6 of Swords. You have to have flexibility in order to be able to move forward. It's time to reconnect to other people, or you're not going to meet the person that is supposed to be your person. The Emperor is on the bottom of the deck as well. The Emperor is also coming up with the 3 of Swords. The Emperor could be someone who broke your heart, or you could be the Emperor. So, got here, okay. So we have the Magician. I feel like you are, you're actively manifesting at this time to drop a bunch of burdens. What are the burdens? You're feeling really burdened by a partnership. It's making you sad. The Five of Cups is here with the Three of Pentacles. It's not a good connection you're in right now. It's become very burdensome, Virgo. And it feels like you're in the Eight of Swords, trying to figure out if you want to even renew after the 10 Pentacles. Do you really want to go to the Ace of Pentacles and try and begin again? But I feel like that this partnership, whatever it is, and it doesn't have to be marriage, because partnership is just that. It is, you know, you're on my team, I'm on your team. We talk to each other a lot, and yeah, it's not working out. It's not working out for you. You're not happy here. It's toxic. It's toxic, or you feel like it's not going to work, or maybe it's codependent. Maybe you can't get this person off your hip, or maybe you have codependency issues. But I feel that it's kind of a big burden, this partnership. So the partnership too could also be somebody who's not willing to commit, right? Somebody who is just wanting to sort of build something. They don't know if they want to commit to you. So that could be part of it as well, that you're sad that maybe somebody here doesn't want to commit. You could be dealing with Capricorn, who is the devil. Could also be dealing with Aries, who is the magician. Tell me what the manifestation is here. Manifestation is the Eight of Cups. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Walking away or disconnecting in order to find your abundance, in order to be able to move forward and be the King of Pentacles, whether you're feminine or masculine. I feel like you think there's more balance, more money, more stability, by walking away from this connection. And there's the Tower. There's some heavy energy. Virgo, what's going on here? Tell me about the Tower, please. Tell me about this Tower. Tell me about this Tower for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well, or Scorpio. So we have the Chariot in reverse, which tells me that the Tower is here, but you don't want to go. That's why the Tower is here. It's because this connection is not good for you, whether it's a friendship or some member of your family or someone that you're in love with. There is nothing to indicate here that there is any love. The only cups we have here are the 8, which is the disconnection, the 5, which is the sadness, and the 4, which is being bored. Being bored. And so maybe it's almost like you nitpick each other with the 5 of Swords. So the Chariot's in the reverse. I feel like the Tower's here because the Chariot's in reverse. Because you won't go, you won't leave, you won't move. You won't make distance between you and this person. There's not a whole lot of conversation or clarity going on here. King of Pentacles. There we go. So if you're the King of Pentacles, I feel like you are the one who's bringing this connection to an end. I think a Tower falls. And I always say that the Tower always comes at a time when it's supposed to. It is mercy. I feel like right now you feel like you can't get away from this situation. The Ace of Swords is in the reverse way. There's no clarity. We're not talking to each other. There's no contract here anymore. The King of Pentacles is here. Can't ignore that there's 2 of them, right? So we could have a king with a king. But king is feminine or masculine. They have both energies. I feel like that the Tower comes to give you clarity, to show you that it's time for this to come to an end, because you've been in indecision for a long time and this thing hasn't been growing. It's time for you to go. There's the Fool. You've been sitting there, Virgo, in your energy for a very long time trying to make this decision. You've been doing it in silence, but I think ultimately your decision is that you're going to end it with the soulmate. Because soulmate is a beautiful word, and sometimes that's all it is, because understand that your soulmate can be unhealed. And if your soulmate is your soulmate, that's true, but understand we have many, many soulmates, and this one might be the one that is not for you, the one that is unhealed. All right. Let's take a look here. Libra, this is you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for Libra. How are you, Libra? I hope you're well. Hope Monday is treating you well today. Libra, if you're interested in a private read, please look in the description. You will find the yellow dot. That will take you to either my email address or to Wizio. You can book me at Wizio, starting at $40. All right, Libra. What's coming up for your sneak peek for this week? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And crosswatchers, you're always, always welcome. All right, Libra, what is coming up for you for this week? Libra. Libra, I just did a reading for you. Don't forget to go and see that. There's an air sign reading up already. All right, what do we got here? Something has flippified. What do we got? There we go. Libra, we've got the Queen of Wands. If I'm not mistaken, we did speak about the Queen of Wands in your reading. I could be mistaken. You might want to go see. But Queen of Wands. Why the Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands is on your mind. You want to have a new beginning with this Queen of Wands, or maybe you already have for some of you. But if you've met this Queen of Wands already, the Fool could indicate the chapter is now open, and the Queen of Wands is on the top of your mind. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We've got the Queen of Cups, who is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, looking out into the future. Let's get more cards here. Tell me about the Fool. Oh, we got 3 queens. Okay, so that to me looks like pre-Empress energy. You could be dealing with an Empress here. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio. Just listening. Okay, so I feel as though you are looking toward a new beginning here. A new beginning of financial prosperity. I also feel for some of you, you have ended something with an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You've ended it with this person, but I do believe that they are someone that you have a lot of history with. They could be someone you're deeply connected to, like a soulmate, or maybe this is a best friend. It feels like there's been an ending, likely with the earth sign, and that the earth sign has probably gone back to the crossroads. The Six of Cups tells me, yeah, there is nostalgia here. So you two do know each other. You have for a long time, but something happened and brought this to an end. Tell me about the Six of Cups. There was a hard conversation that brought it to an end. Tell me about the Death card, please. Okay, so when it ended, you ended up on the outside looking in. We've also got the Page of Cups, and we've got the Six of Swords. It almost feels here like that you've been on the outside looking in, like maybe you are no longer speaking to this person, but it almost feels like you tried to reconnect with them, like by surprising them, or the Page of Cups is here. Maybe you do have like an apology for them, or you feel they owe you an apology, but it feels like you were on the outside looking in, and before moving on to anything new, you wanted to make sure that there was nothing left here, or that this person was no longer interested. I think that's what the Page of Cups is. I feel like you want to sort of spring up on them, or just surprise them and talk to them about if they're moving on, or if you have another chance with them. Yeah, I feel like you still have big love for this person. It's become really burdensome for you to carry around this offer that you've been wanting to give them. You see them as the Ten of Cups. I see them as moving on. I see them as, I feel like you come back to try and talk to this person, but honestly, I think it just creates more burdens for you. It feels like there is a decision, or a truth is found out here, or someone's made a decision, or I don't want to talk about it, or we've cut each other out. This is the person who is always about transparency and honesty. Got the Nine of Wands. It feels like you are scared to talk, because there's a possibility that there will be a decision made to just cut it, be done with it. I'm not talking to you and you're not talking to me. But I think you still wait for your ships to come in. Although you feel as though it's not going to happen, you feel as though there's no love left here, or maybe your emotions are out of sorts. Maybe it makes you overly emotional, and you can't hold on to your emotions when you think about whether this person is ever going to talk to you again. It feels like two people are in disconnect, and somebody wants to talk and the other person doesn't. I feel like you have a choice between two. between someone who is a water sign, someone's a fire sign, but I don't think you want them. I think you want the earth sign. Yeah. Because this person is showing up as a there is somebody else who is showing up as a soulmate for you here. The King and the Queen of Cups are here, but you're in the reverse, I feel. I feel like you're just kind of not really showing your feelings, but feeling overly emotional, that you're not really talking to people about how you feel. I think you're waiting for somebody to come to you to say, hey, I would like to have you back. And there we go. There's the King of Wands. You know what? I think we're dealing with probably 3 soulmates. And I think that you've gone through a situation where it's ended with 1 soulmate and now there's 2 others. For some of you, it could be that we're dealing in 3 queens, but it doesn't have to be. This could be pre-Empress energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus Libra, an Empress. But I feel as though you really want to take action to talk about what you've been hiding. You've been hiding your feelings or not talking about your feelings. And only because I feel that you're really overly emotional. And you're hoping that this person's going to come to you to have conversation, because you feel like if you go to them that they're going to say, nah, bro, I'm good. 10 of Swords, and they're just going to cut you out. So I think you've been waiting for them to come to you. I think this week is the week that you make the decision between who you're going to go with here. But I feel like you're feeling all up in your feels about this Queen of Pentacles, though. Right. There's lots of decisions for you to make this week in terms of love. There we go, Scorpio. How are you, my friends? I hope you are well, my psychic friends. And this is for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week. Scorpio, if you're interested in a private read, please look below in the description. You will find the yellow dot, which has my email address, and a link to Wizio. Wizio is the only place that you can book me. It is safe for you and safe for me. Yep. All right, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about the sneak peek for this week for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio. Cross watchers, you're always welcome, of course. Scorpio. All right, what we got here? We have the Ace of Wands, Scorpio. Passion is on the mind. A new path of passion, in fact. Someone or something that you're passionate about. What are we talking about? Tower and the Fool is in reverse. What? Uh-oh. We've got the Emperor. What's going on here, Scorpio? Are you the Emperor? Maybe you are. The Emperor is all the kings, right? Someone who carries it all. Someone who's very intense. And someone who... This person's very confident. They juggle a lot of things. The Emperor is Aries, but understand the Emperor is all the kings. So I really see the Emperor as 4 energies, or, 12 energies, really. The Emperor is juggling a lot in order to stay ahead of their head crap. But they're thinking about happiness. I think that the Emperor actually likes to be single, if I'm being honest. It's a realization, right? The Tower always comes, I see, as mercy, because you're stuck. You're stuck and you can't move. You're a fixed sign, and sometimes you get stuck. And the decision that you make for yourself maybe isn't the best decision for you, but it is the default, and you're used to it, and it's your comfortable rut. I feel like the Tower comes to let you know that it's time for you to switch paths. It's time for you to be passionate about life, passionate about somebody, passionate about a situation. I think that you're ready to jump right in, honestly. But be aware that you don't want to be the fool, right? You don't want to look foolish. You don't want to be the fool. Maybe it holds you back from making a decision or actually moving forward, because you don't want to look a fool in showing your passionate self to somebody or a situation, or giving it all to somebody, and then it doesn't work out. The Fool is in reverse. You don't want to be made a fool of, right? This is the uneducated risk, It's like I'm just going to jump in head first. I don't care if there's rocks at the bottom. Three of Pentacles. And the Alchemist, who is the Magician. So you've manifested a partnership here. And I think it's here, and I think that's why the Tower is here. You actually might currently be in a partnership, Scorpio, and that might be why the Tower is here and not just the Ace of Wands. I feel like you could be in a partnership that is a sham, that it's not working for you, that it's not growing. It's Three of Pentacles, and you get along really well. You're on the same team. You really do work together well at a Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, right? But it's not really growing, I feel. I feel like it's grown to the Three of Pentacles. But I also feel like the Tower falls to show you that the moment of alchemy is here. Your manifestation is the Ace of Wands. I believe you're passionate with somebody that you really just want to jump headfirst into a start with them. I also believe that the Three of Pentacles and the Alchemist, or the Magician, is telling me that the Three of Pentacles is here because you've manifested it. So you're manifesting partnership, and I feel like the one that you're in right now is not the one that you want. That there's going to be a new beginning in passion. For some of you, there's going to be this, this manifested Three of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles what is on the mind. We have the Death card. Something has ended here. Yeah, this partnership has ended. I feel like, Scorpio, that you're in a partnership that is no longer. I feel like you have ended it because you're looking for passion. I feel like you were in a pentacle type relationship and you're willing to just jump headfirst into something that's passionate because you're dying for passion. Yeah. You just want to feel acknowledged, and you want to feel desired, right? I feel like you do end this Three of Pentacles relationship here. So we have the Hermit. So we have the ending puts you into hermit mode. I feel self-preservation mode. It's time for me to think over my feelings and what I really want. Seven of Cups is here. I got to pick one, but I'm not sure. And it overwhelms me emotionally that I have to pick one. So this wasn't the one. This wasn't the one that I wanted. And I feel like somebody goes into hermit mode because of the ending of this relationship. And then I'm thinking about what I want to do next because I don't want to look like a fool. I think what you want, at any rate, I think you want your manifestation. We have the Ace of Swords, which is in the reverse. Yeah, it's not clear which one you should pick or how you should move forward or what you should do. Two of Cups in love. So we're talking about a deep connection here. You holding a cup and them holding a cup, but I think it's silent. I don't think you're ready to talk. I feel like you're worried about not being clear enough or having enough clarity or truth to be able to make the right decision to move forward in love. And so you remain silent. High Priestess is here. You could be in separation with someone. It could be silent between you and another. And that might be the reason why. The Fool is in the reverse. Because there's silence here and I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't know if I go forward if this person is even going to talk to me. But it feels like this is my manifestation. So I'm going to just jump in head first. The High Priestess is the silence. There's been silence about the Two of Cups because the Ace of Swords is in the reverse. There we go. We have the King of Cups. So I feel like you do have deep feelings for someone who could be Pisces. They could be Virgo, could be Scorpio like you, could be Aries. We've got the King of Cups here who is Scorpio, but also Pisces and Cancer in this reading. I feel like you have been silent about the way you feel about someone, and now you need to pick. Now you are in hermit mode, thinking, now that I finally ended this, how do I begin this? Five of Swords. I want to talk, but I don't want to fight. Princess of Pentacles. I want to materialize something and ask somebody out. Nine of Cups, because I know that this person is all of it. So I feel like you're headed out with the Nine of Cups here. Six of Swords. You're moving on from this energy here, I believe. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The Tower, please. So I feel like this other partnership that you were in, the one that ended, I feel like there was some harsh words that were spoken. I feel like you're liberated is what I want to say. Scorpio, you've liberated yourself. You're just saying what you're going to say. And I don't think you mean to hurt people with your words, because the Page of Cups is here. I don't think that you mean to hurt anyone. I feel that you feel the need to be very, very terribly honest. And when you are going through this Tower energy, which can be really startling and terrible because it's an upheaval and things are never going to be the same as they were again. And it feels like what caused the Tower is that you finally spoke up. You finally said something which liberated you to walk away from a connection that was only at the Page of Cups, from a connection that was new and it wasn't really growing emotionally. It feels like if there was going to be Nine of Cups here, that you would have to be the one to bring all 9 cups. I feel like you're traveling toward it over here. So I feel like there's somebody that you already see that has the 9 cups, as opposed to somebody here who you knew you were going to have to do all the work to bring the 9 cups, because we have 8 cups and 1 cup that the Page of Cups is holding. And I think the message that you gave to this person in the Three of Pentacles was, no, it's not working out for me. Yeah, I think that maybe you held on to this person because a lot of your friends like them, or they got a lot of attention from the people that you know. And I think that you just want to keep it all under wraps. Like, you just don't want to tell anybody about the breakup. You just want to keep it all under wraps. Yeah. That the Ace of Swords here tells me that there is communication that you're not giving to someone else. And I think it's this person over here. So I think that this week you are, you're going here. I think that there is somebody here who could be a Pisces, could be the High Priestess, someone who uses their life to help others, someone who's a tarot reader, a psychic, or someone who's deeply connected to the universe, someone who does a lot of meditation, someone who stays quite silent because of all of those things. They're very, very much inward. So I think this week you're probably going to try and reach out to that person, Scorpio. The person that is on your mind, the one that you are moving towards because you gave up the other connection. All right, my Saggies, here we go. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, my Saggies? I hope you're well. I am your Saggy sister. It's in my Rising. And I hope that you know at least your Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you don't, please go find a natal chart. Really easy to do. There's so many of them around that'll give you a free Sun, Moon, and Rising. Yeah. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, what's coming up for you this week? This is your sneak peek for this week, Sagittarius. If you're interested in a private read, please look below. There is a yellow dot in the description where my email address is there as well. And a link to Wizio, which is the only place you can book me, beginning at $40. Sagittarius, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Sag. Oh, all right. There we go, Sag. This is the week of the Tower. You're going to have some upheaval and change. Something that you thought was a certain type of way is not that way. It's not going to be anymore after the Tower falls. It's almost as if you felt like it would never happen, whatever that is for you, and the Tower falls, putting you right back on path. Gives you the opportunity to jump from the Tower to save yourself. Yeah, to learn some lessons. Like, do I really want to do this? I can't even write this, y'all. Look at this. Look at that. So we have the Death card and the Tower. I'm just going to say that you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Two of Cups. Yeah, the Tower falls and somebody has a realization that they're in love. Because something has come to an end here, Sagittarius. It could be for you that there has been some situation or a relationship or a job or something that has come to an end, and I feel like it brings the Tower. It's a change. It's a change, and I don't necessarily think that you like it because it has to do with love, which means that it's like it's almost like you had to clear this energy back here. So if you were in a relationship that recently ended, it was supposed to. This is major arcana, right? So it was supposed to end, and now that it has ended, it's brought a Tower. The ending of it brought a Tower, but also a realization that you have love for someone or something else. Sagittarius. Queen of Cups. So you thought you were in love. I think that you thought you were in love, but it really turned out to be a partnership. Whatever it was in the past that came to an end must end. I feel like you had a very unconventional outlook on what a relationship is supposed to be. And I feel like you realized that you were giving more than you were getting. The Queen of Cups is all giving, right? The Queen of Cups is totally all giving. This person is giving their healing, their time, their love. They're a parent, mother or father, feminine or masculine, right? That's about deep feelings. It's about being very psychic as well, being very aware, being very awake, but understand that the Queen of Cups is someone who hasn't yet learned, because she is just the Queen of Cups. She's not the Empress. She hasn't yet learned not to give away all of her energy. She needs to learn to drink for herself. Just listening. I think what is happening, the change that's coming here, is that this Three of Pentacle relationship, so whatever has transpired so far in the 3D, whatever you have grown to hear with a certain individual, if that's what we're looking at, I feel that it goes from a partnership, which to me is no cups, is just business. You're on my team, I'm on your team, or we see each other once in a while, and it's turning into love. I think that's what the Tower is bringing in. I think the last relationship you were in really depleted you. I think it ended quickly, really quickly, and it really hurt you. And it caused a Tower, but I think it was supposed to. It was supposed to do that. Six of Pentacles. Somebody here really wants to work on love. Someone wants to give you reciprocity in as much energy as you're giving them. They want to pour into you. The Six of Pentacles is, just that. You give to me, I give to you, or reciprocal, but 6 and 3 is 9. And so I feel like you are someone who makes your own money, who is in individual energy. You're in your power. You're feeling yourself. You are at a place in your life that you're happy with. And then all of a sudden the Tower falls. But I feel like the Tower falls to give you clarity, to break down the illusion of you're the one that always has to sacrifice all of your energy in a relationship. I think this is something that is going to be very different moving forward here. Tell me about this Tower, please. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about this Tower, please, for Sagittarius. Cross watchers, if you're here, you're always welcome, of course. All right, the Tower is someone's realized that there is a soulmate here, that you are their soulmate. We have the Four of Cups. It's someone that you offered the Ace of Cups to, and someone who ignored it. They didn't say no thanks. They just ignored it. They nothinged you. Sounds like Scorpio energy. And then we have the Four of Pentacles, and then it got very quiet. So I feel like the Tower is here to bust through all of this, all of these shenanigans here. The Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, not being vulnerable. I'm holding on too tight. I feel like the Tower falls because you're holding on too tight to the idea that the cup that you gave is, I think that it was ignored, but I feel like the Tower falls because of that. It's time. And the Tower only comes at the right time, ever, right? This one flipped up. Let's take it. There we go. All right. So I feel like that thing back there that really hurt, that ended, it was supposed to end, because here comes love. That's what the Tower is, clearing space for love. Yep, there is a message coming here. We've got the Knave of Swords, which is the Page. Somebody is going to communicate with you because they want to give you reciprocity. They know that you're single, or they see that you're single, and I feel like this person is very much in love with you. There again, we got the Four of Cups, and I was looking at the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups, and the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups is here. We've got Six of Cups twice. It tells me that you all are soulmates. So, or you have nostalgic love or friendship from a past time. I feel like somebody is going to communicate with you, going to reach out to you. This person's been watching you, Sag, watching you very carefully. This person, I feel, is tired of watching, bored. Four of Cups, right? And then the Knave of Pentacles, here they come. So they are coming to bring either a gift, or to ask you out, or to open some type of, materialize some type of connection with you here. We've got the Two of Wands. Somebody making a passionate decision. And I think that is the Page of Pentacles, making the passionate decision, right? There's a messenger coming, right? We end up with the Two of Wands, making the decision. Four of Pentacles, which is also up here. Five of Swords. So somebody here has been holding on to the idea of going back to the crossroads and finding you, but it feels as though this person doesn't know if you're going to have sharp words for them or not. The Empress is here. If you qualify as the Empress, she is the queen with all of the, or sorry, the Empress is the one that has got all of the energy of all of the queens, very balanced, right? Libra, Taurus. And that is very balanced, very much about justice, doing the right thing all of the time. Both Libra and Taurus are Venusian signs, so the Empress is full of love, right? This person could be this person. The Queen of Cups here could be someone who has grown into the Empress. Somebody's really attracted to you here. I think it could be the King of Swords, who is Aries, not Aries, but Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This person wants to begin again with you. If they are not that sign, it doesn't matter. The energy of the King is the one who wants clarity and trust, the one who demands the truth and who is making decisions for everyone involved, the best decisions after getting all the information from all the places. This person is making a decision, I think, to open a new chapter here. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse, so I feel like somebody is holding back, moving quickly. Although they want to have a conversation with you. This person is starting to lose hope that they're going to make the right pick. Yeah. I feel like your person is wanting to make a right pick, or you are, one of the two, but feeling hopeless that possibly it's not coming because the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. You feel like passion is never going to reach you. You're starting to feel hopeless that you're never going to find the right person or make the right choice. But the Three of Wands is here, and so is the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there's somebody that you have unfinished business with, that there is still a cycle that is open. And it's almost as if you're holding the cycle open, juggling whatever you can until the ships come in, until whoever is coming towards you arrives. 8 of Pentacles. You could have worked with this person, or somebody's really willing to work really hard. They're going to be honest. This person wants victory with you. 7 of Swords and Justice tells me this person wants to be really honest, but they got to be ready, because 7 Swords is here and 1 is in the hand of Justice, and that's 8 Swords, and someone is not ready to speak. What ended back here? So it feels like you're kind of sad. We've got the Knight of Wands. You're kind of sad, or, yeah, looking back with sort of sadness that this thing did end, but it became very quiet between you and the Knight of Wands, who is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It feels with the High Priestess here, it tells me a couple of things, that you knew in your gut that this person wasn't the right person for you. Also, this person didn't give you any stability. They might only have been there for the fun. Do you know what I mean? They might only have been there for the sex, right? Possibly. And it feels like there's silence between you now. Yeah, we're in hermit mode and we're healing. And Queen of Pentacles, I feel like we're in hermit mode, we're healing, and we're trying to balance, like each person is trying to balance themselves. This is the person, I think, that either cut you out or you cut them out. Something came to an end here for you too. But I feel like it was supposed to happen that way, because the tower is falling and there's new love. We have the 2 of Pentacles, and I feel like you might have some type of air sign coming at you, or someone who's Libra. Someone who's going to be willing to work really hard. Yeah, somebody who is looking for a long-term relationship, because there's 8 and 2 Pentacles is 10. So someone who's looking for a long-term relationship. You're scared, though. You're scared you're going to pick the wrong person. There we go. It's taken a long time for the Emperor to get to you, but they're going to show up as the King of Wands, looking real good, smelling good, looking hot, looking at you like a hot snack. So I feel like we have a lot of attraction here, with a lot of fun and frolicking, and, you know, all the fun things that are coming up, the flirtiness, all of that. I feel like the tower falls for a reason. And I know that none of us like the tower, but the tower is here for a reason, to keep you in the place that you're supposed to be in order to get what you've manifested. And that's the truth. All right. Capricorn, this is you. Capricorn, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. And if you are a cross watcher, you're always welcome. I'm here to do a reading for you for this week. Sneak peek for this week, Capricorn. Hope Monday was nice to you. Didn't push you down, call you names. Here we go. Capricorn, what's coming up for Capricorn this week? Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus and Jupiter. Capricorn, we've got communication here after an ending. Communication after a cycle has ended here. The cycle could have been one that was really painful. I feel like somebody that you really trusted, that you really had trust with, or you thought that you trusted or trusted you, somebody ended a cycle or stabbed you in the backs. It was devastating, I feel. Yeah. To end this chapter. I think you knew it was coming to an end, though, I want to be honest. And the 8 of Wands is here, which tells me that there's communication with somebody who you see as the 2 of Cups, somebody that you have feelings for. I'll learn how to shuffle, I promise. All right. There we go. Tell me about the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, please. Yeah, so it looks like something ends here and you immediately go into silent mode with that person. You're on the outside looking in. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you break away from each other. You could be living in the same household but be silent with each other. We've got the 8 of Wands, which is communication. I think that you are communicating with someone that you have feelings for or has feelings for you. It could be someone in the DMs. I'm just saying. It feels like this is not over. It feels like a cycle has ended here of us being silent with each other and saying mean things and being hurtful. But I feel like all the while this communication is harsh and really disconnected, and I'm looking on the outside, looking in on this person's life, even though they possibly live with you, I feel like there is somebody that you're communicating with, or someone at least that you're thinking about. But it feels like communication with someone that you have deep feelings for. We have the Two of Wands. And it feels like this is, you will be making a decision to communicate with this person. Someone you've been disconnected from for a while. Whew, there we go. They could be Scorpio. They don't have to be. Could be a water sign. Could be an air sign. Could be a fire sign. But I feel like the Tower falls because this is not working out for you. Yeah, it feels like a double life. It feels like you are waiting for this to end, or this person to just go away because you're talking to this person. And I think that the two collide and give us a Tower. We've got the... Oh, look at that. We've been waiting for a reunion. You may be waiting for a reunion with someone, and it's been very burdensome. I think that you want to work on some type of relationship that you know that this person might be your... they feel like someone who has been sent to you. Yeah, could be Gemini. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like you are trying to be courageous while all of this is going on. Tell me about the Tower. I don't know how many towers I've had doing this sneak peek right now. I think this is about the 5th or 6th tower, really. It's like everybody's getting towers. Things are changing. All of the things that are going on astrologically, Capricorn, are bringing change for everybody. Eclipses and, changing from Aries season to Taurus season to the full moon and new moon. It's a lot. It's a lot. Pluto moving into Aquarius. We don't even know what's going to happen with that yet. The last time it did was we had a recession in 2008. So we have the Star, and we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance card. It's a realization that you were not happy the place that you were in, that you want to have a brand new start, or you want to invest somewhere else. You might want to invest in a Sagittarius. We also have Aquarius here, which is the Star. I think you're hopeful that there may be a new start coming with a Sagittarius, or someone who gives you great balance. Yeah, I feel like you've been missing this person for a while, that maybe there was a time where you two came together, and then when you parted, you got into a different relationship, and now it's time for that thing that was never supposed to be. Get out of the doorway. Capricorn, listen to me. Get out of the doorway. If someone's leaving your life, let them leave. If you don't get this person doesn't leave, it feels like you're never going to be the happiest you could ever be. And I'm telling you, you want the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. You totally want that. The Two of Cups is showing up here twice. I think you have to have courage for this partnership to come to an end, which is what I see here. The World card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Strength. You have to have courage to either allow it to end or to end it yourself. You could be ending... something with someone who is a fixed sign: Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. So we have the Two of Cups. Yeah. The Two of Cups. And I feel like you're going back to the crossroads, honestly. I think you are. That's the Two of Wands, yeah? Sure is. You're going back to the crossroads, making a decision to do something passionate. Be with someone that you're passionate about. There we go. Ace of Wands. This person is passionate about you. You're passionate about them. We've got the 3 Wands. Someone is waiting for you to connect with them, to tell them that you want to begin again. Could be an Emperor in reverse. And if it is, be careful about that, because the Emperor in reverse might be there just for the party. Do you know what I mean? The Emperor in reverse might not be the person that you want them to be, or you're hoping that they are going to be. This person could be someone who is very quiet with you, but is hoping that they're going to have another chance with you. I feel like also the Emperor in reverse could say that somebody is not taking charge of the situation. So maybe you're not taking charge, they're not taking charge. We feel the love, the passion, we feel all of that, but we have to have something that comes to an end first. And I think that's this. There is love here in the Ten of Cups. There it is. You guys are meant to be together. You're supposed to have the second chance here. There is a decision being made by the King of Cups. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but you don't see it coming. This person is someone who wants victory with you. Yep, they see you as all of it. Very balanced, very grounded. Someone who is very good with money, very stable. The Hanged Man. This person has been waiting to surrender to you. This person's not going to want to talk to you about commitment. They're willing to work on this connection, I feel, because they've manifested you, but they're up in their head. Up in their head about what to say to you or a decision that they have to make. Feels like 5 swords. This could get into a little bit of dicey conversation. Page of Pentacles is there is something brand new that's going to start here, but I don't think this person is going to talk about a commitment at all. So if you're the person who's looking at slamming a ring on it in the next month or two, it's not happening. No, this person is not the person that you can push to do anything. They're slow, methodical. They make decisions based on tradition, based on the rules, based on, you know, they have a very specific path. And this person is not going to talk to you about commitment. Yeah. That might be why you're staying here, because you have a commitment, but this person here won't give you a commitment. I feel this person may give you a commitment after this, after the World card, after you've ended the chapter that's keeping them away from you. Because it looks like there's a lot of love here. I'm just saying. The communication that is coming here is that somebody wants to come towards you. 4 of Wands, the Chariot and the 9 of Wands, they're worried about coming toward you, but I think that they want to, and I think that they want some stability with you, but they're not really good at showing their feelings. I'm just going to say. Yeah, not great at showing their feelings. All right, thank you, Capricorn. Here we go. Aquarius, it's you, right? You're next. Here we go. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, Aquarius? I hope you're well. I hope you got a chance to look at the reading that I just put up yesterday for air signs. I do that reading every couple of weeks, mid and end of the month, or you know, beginning and mid-month, I would say. So here we go. If you're interested in having a private reading, please go ahead and look in the description. Someone looking in the description, if some of you would like to take the link over to Wizio, you can do that. Gosh, I'm starting to lose my ability to speak. All right, I think I need a break. Soon. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Aquarius, please. What's the sneak peek for this week for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aquarius. Another tower. Oh my gosh. This time it's a tower in reverse. Yeah. Do you know what I think about the tower in reverse? First of all, this is a beautiful depiction in this deck. Yeah, it's beautiful. But what I think about the tower in reverse is, to me, the tower in reverse is somebody was holding it off. Somebody was holding off the inevitable change here in a partnership with a Leo possibly, or a Scorpio. An inevitable change, an inevitable upheaval. I think somebody here was trying to hold off the tower, hold off the change. I'm not ready to go yet. I don't want to make the decision to move. But the tower is the tower, and the universe is, you know, contracted to keep you on your path. And so the inevitable, that's how I see the tower in reverse. It's inevitable that this tower falls on this 3 of Pentacles, whatever this partnership was. This could be a workplace or a job or something you've been working on for a while, you know, a creative project. But it also could be love. Like I said, we have Leo and Scorpio here. I think you're supposed to hold on, Sloopy. Yeah, I think you're supposed to hold on tight. Oof, I just heard, what is her name? Oof. Aquarius, I just heard hold on to yourself, because this is going to hurt like hell. Huh. And I do see the tower is falling with like almost a velocity when it's in the reverse because we've put it off for so long. Who sings that song? If you know who the person is. She's a Canadian singer. I don't know. I see her face. I can't remember her name. Tell me more. Aquarius, tell me more. We have the devil in reverse. Okay. So I think the tower falls to release you from some type of partnership or something that you have been connected to that you no longer want to be connected to. Something that's really not growing. We have the Three of Cups. Okay. Being released from a third party, I feel. And I don't often see the Three of Cups as a third party, but I do today because of courage, because of the tower, and because of the devil in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this Three of Cups is probably about one too many people in a connection or somebody who's got other people on the go. We have total and complete ruin. Yeah, it says ruin down here. Whew. Aquarius, something has come to an end, but what I want to say to you is that this person wasn't true to you anyway. They weren't. They were entertaining others, other offers, other cups. I feel like the tower falls with the kindest mercy, and it releases you from some type of partnership that you didn't know that you needed to be released from. And sometimes things end because they're supposed to and because you wouldn't let them go because you're a fixed sign and that's what you do. Right? You hang on. Because it's hard for you to change because you're fixed. But it feels like there is an ending here. There is an ending which releases you. I feel like this person releases you from the third party and not the other person. And you got to have courage because you're going to find out right away that this person is on track with somebody else. Seven of Pentacles. So we're waiting. Waiting after the end. Why is that? King of Swords. King of Swords to me is Aquarius. So Aquarius has been waiting or is going to be waiting for happiness, for the Nine of Cups. So what I want to say is you're just good with waiting. You're good with waiting. I feel like you've leveled up in terms of how you're thinking about the situation. That it's more... You're like more logic and reason and factual stuff, and you start looking at it as an Aquarius would. And the King of Swords here, I feel, is just going to wait. Yeah, we're just going to wait for the victory. We're going to wait for the Nine of Cups. I'm not getting into this anymore. It hurts too much. It hurts too much to get into a relationship when I'm just going to get pushed out, be on the outside looking in. We have the King of Cups. You are looking for love, and I feel like you are looking for a soulmate. I feel like sometimes you fight yourself about it. We have the Five of Cups that's in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the upright. I feel like you just need to look back on this and say, you know what, I'm just not going to have any sadness about it anymore. I'm not gonna feel sad about it anymore. I can't. I just need to pick someone new or move forward. I know it can be really overwhelming to pick someone new, but I feel like you're going to pick the right one, or the right one's going to pick you. You could be dealing with a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. I think that with the Five of Cups in the reverse, you're saying no more regrets. No more regrets. I'm going to move forward. And we have the Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to build something new. What was this back here? Oof. Yeah. We've got the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so you were dealing with someone who was playing with your passions, your emotions. They weren't giving you any stability. They were kind of, you were giving them way more than they were giving you. They were sort of keeping you at arm's length, and they were just coming in for the passion. The World card tells me that that's the end of that. Yeah, that can't happen anymore. So if this hasn't ended for you already, it's inevitably going to end. The Tower is in the reverse. You've been holding it off long enough. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, the universe never comes in without a plan, right? And the plan here is, yeah, we're going to end this because it's inevitable, because this isn't good for you, right? The King of Wands in the reverse isn't a good person for you. And I feel like you're going to end that, but they also back it up with the Wheel of Fortune. So I think that things move forward in a fortunate way for you. We have the Knight of Cups. Here comes romance. We have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so then all of a sudden it all turns into emotion, right? We've got, once you allow the Wheel of Fortune to move forward in a fortunate way with all the change, and you see what I mean? Like, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower together. It feels like it's terrible. Change is going on, upheaval. Everything is falling to the ground, but you know, the universe throws you the Wheel of Fortune and tells you, look, it's all going to turn into fortunate things. Here comes the Knight of Cups. Here comes the one on the white horse. This person is someone that maybe you disconnected from or disconnected from you, but I feel like they are coming back with a renewed love for you or a renewed emotion. This person could be someone who is Leo, doesn't have to be. Queen of Swords, you are liberated. You're saying, look, come on up here, buddy, but I'm just going to be honest with you. Yep. Tell me what you need, and I'll tell you if I can give it to you. All right. Here we go. And this is for Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I am your Pisces sister. I have 2 fishes in my moon sign. How about you? That's how I can do this job. I have a knowing. Yeah. So sometimes I'm going to talk about you and your reading as though I know what the heck's going on. That's the knowing. Let's talk about Pisces. The sneak peek for this week for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces, please. Pisces. Pisces, you have some ships coming in. Yep, the 3 of Wands, top of mind. We have some ships that are coming in. You will be receiving some type of message that is fun and light and flirty. Someone who is possibly just going to pop into your life and not really want to make plans, but just kind of throw it at you. Hey, do you want to go out? This is what your ships coming in are. I feel like this person could be an Aquarius. They don't have to be. They could be a fire sign as well. We have a lot of wands here. But I feel as though that you feel healed enough to either give or receive this message. Now, I think you think the 3 of Wands, that your ships are coming in. I think you're expecting it. And so I feel like there is a message that's coming toward you that is going to give you a lot of balance and healing, and whatever had been amiss or not working is going to be working. Like, I feel like there's a lot of healing here. We do have the World card, which is the end of something. So it does feel like you either put an end to something or someone ended something with you and you needed the healing time. So I feel like Temperance is here. Temperance is here with the Page of Wands, and I feel like whatever message comes to you that's fun or flirty, I feel like this message is also balancing and healing. I think it's somebody that you've wanted to hear from, someone you thought, maybe someone you closed a chapter with a long while back. The 8 of Coins tells me that you could have worked with them. It doesn't have to be, but the 8 of Coins is about putting the hard work in. So somebody here after an ending might be wanting to put the hard work into the Ace of Cups. Somebody is coming with an offer, Pisces. An offer that's going to balance you, an offer you're going to want to work towards or put the hard work in for. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is it. This is the new job, the new car, the new house, the new person, the long-term relationship. I feel like this Ace of Cups is a brand new love prospect. Someone who either that you know that has transformed and you don't really know them anymore. You haven't seen them in so long that you don't really know them anymore. The World card is here. But this also could be someone who is brand new, like someone that you don't know that's looking for a long-term relationship here. Someone here is the Emperor, so either that means that you are taking charge of the situation and finding your long-term relationship. Maybe you're the one with the Ace of Cups, but I do feel, honestly, the way I feel it is that the Ace of Cups is coming at you with a long-term relationship, and we are looking at an Emperor. So the Emperor is Aries, but can be all of the kings, right? The energy of all of the kings. This person is kind of one and done. They're not really into the negotiating. They're not into the negotiating, the text back and forth, shoulda, woulda, coulda, do we want to meet? No, they're not into games. If you're going to play games, they're going to cut you out, and that's going to be it. The Emperor won't stand for it. Emperor doesn't got time for those games. For sure not. But I feel like this person is coming in one and done. They're looking at you as the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Coins, one and done. That's what they're looking at. Are you willing to work on it or not? This person's going to come in fun and flirty. They have been thinking about you for a long time. They've come to some type of wisdom that they are the ones that have to take action if they want any of this. If they want the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, I think that we could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aries, really any of the signs here. The Wheel of Fortune's been coming out in the reverse for the last few readings. I think you've been waiting. I think why you've been waiting is because the Emperor is in hermit mode. The Emperor is in hermit mode and is waiting for a sign or a symbol to move forward to invest with you. The Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse, which tells me that the Emperor doesn't feel ready, or the universe has not yet given a sign that the Emperor understands as a sign to move forward. So I think the Emperor sits in hermit mode, trying to make decisions, waiting for the right time to be able to come up with this Ace of Pentacles here. The Seven of Swords and the Judgment card. So this person is coming to be very honest. They want to let you know that they would like to try and have a reconciliation or to resurrect this thing. Or there's a big decision here. If it's not a reconciliation or a reunion, I feel somebody's making a really big decision about the Seven Swords. I need to be honest. The only way I'm going to be able to get this Ace of Pentacles is if I'm really honest. Someone has decided that they're going to be super honest here. We've got the Queen of Swords, someone who is liberated. You could be expecting the Queen of Swords, someone who has been liberated. The Page of Cups is here. So this person could be surprising you. Four of Wands. Oh, I thought that was the 3. It's the 4 of Wands. So this person, either you or them, has been liberated or divorced and now speaks for yourself, stands in your power. You're just very honest with people that come toward you or are around you. 4 of Wands tells me that somebody here is coming with the Page of Cups. So either an apology or someone who is coming with new love or a renewal of love, someone who wants the 4 of Wands with you, stability and happiness and passion and family. This person may have walked away from you when you offered them a cup a long time ago, and it feels like with the Queen of Coins that somebody is now coming back into balance, somebody who has been healing. Queen of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the King of Coins. So someone who is grown, who is taking care of their money, who is financially well off, someone who wants to be a father or a mother, who wants to support, who wants to support financially and within stability. I feel like this person is really bored with where they've been, and I feel like this person's coming in with a whole lot of feelings. Queen of Cups. What ended here? 10 Wands. So burdens ended here. Burdens ended here, I feel, because it feels like your person may have found, or you may have found another person, or they did. And maybe you just leveled up, right? The Empress is here. The Empress is here with the Queen of Wands. So maybe you just did level up. The World is here. So we've ended the burden. We've ended the burden. The Queen of Wands does what they want. And the Empress, it feels like there was a growth pattern here, and that's why you left. You were growing and the other person wasn't. Ten of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you wanted love, you wanted happiness, you weren't sure that you could leave. King of Wands, but you had to take action, you had to go. Knight of Wands, you're out. Yeah, so it feels like the Nine of Swords is here because none of this, I think, has gone off yet. I feel like somebody is still trying to think about this situation. I think the Emperor is the one that is holding this whole thing up with not being able to make a decision. I think a decision is coming, or we wouldn't see the King of Coins, something materializing, right? The Queen of Coins as well. We have the King and the Queen, who are soulmates. And we have the Four of Cups. I think y'all are both bored. It's time. It's time for things to go off without a hitch, I think. And it's going to be the Emperor that's coming towards you, by the way. Just saying. All right. I'm going to go for now. Thank you very much for coming here and watching. I do appreciate you. I am out for now. I love you guys very much, and I will be back with readings for you during the week. Love you guys. Bye-bye.